Right, so I am going to attempt to explain the Spinocerebellar tracts. So the Spinocerebellar tract, so this is responsible for, hang on, let's write it down here actually, C8 to L3. This is responsible for proprioception, which, as a reminder, proprioception is the unconscious perception of where the body is in space. So that's the main thing, but also muscle tone, balance, and coordination of muscle movements. Coordination of muscle movements. Right, so let's have a little look at what we've got. So so the first order neuron enters the grey matter, so comes in here. Oh, this is, by the way, this green bit is the cerebellar hemisphere, by the way. Yeah, let's just talk about that actually. And you've got your medulla, your pons, your midbrain, and these little pokey out bits at the end, these are called peduncles. So you've got your inferior cerebellar peduncle. So your inferior cerebellar peduncle. You've got your middle cerebellar peduncle. And you have got your superior cerebellar peduncle. Okay. So going back to, where's my pen? Okay, so yeah, your first order neuron comes in, enters the grey matter. What happens? Kapow, we get a synapse. Right? Second order neuron. So it does this little shimmily little line, and then comes back up. So it doesn't decussate. Stays this side, stays the same side. And the second order neuron comes up and heads off into the inferior peduncle. And then can head off to the wherever, the third order neuron. Anyway, that's all you need to know. So that's one route. Got another route, which is exactly the same thing. Comes in, synapse. This bad boy does his little spinny thing. I'm going to draw that again. And then comes up, the second order neuron comes up and pops out middle peduncle. Easy. So that's that. That is it. So this is your dorsal spinocerebellar tract. That's it. So it comes in, synapses, stays on the same side and heads out towards the inferior or the middle peduncle as appropriate, right? So that's that one. Then we've got an interesting one coming up. Right, so this is the ventral Spinocerebellar Tract. And this is L3 to Cox 5. L3 down, very end of your tailbone. Right, so this is a cheeky little one. So, as before, comes in. Same again. Synapse. And now, this is where it goes a bit different. Comes out, whoop, and decussates. Boom! Okay? And then it shimmies up. So this is heading towards the midbrain. Shimmies up towards the midbrain. And then it does something really cheeky. So it goes to your superior cerebellar peduncle. Comes out, right? And then this is the cheeky bit. Goes around the back of the cerebellum. Boop, 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 boop. Little cheeky monkey. And then we'll meet your third order neuron somewhere around here. So that's the cheeky bit, is that it comes up, spins around the back of the cerebellum, and then heads out. So remembering that's your superior peduncle. Okay, so just to run through that again. So messages come in from the periphery into the grey matter. Synapse with the second order neuron. Synapses and decussates. Comes over to the ventral right matter on the opposite side. Is that ventral? Yeah. Ventral. See, ventral is front, isn't it? Then lateral. Whoop, whoop, boom. Yeah. Then it ascends to the superior peduncle. It leaves the superior cerebellar peduncle and then crosses over around the back of the cerebellum. And then whoop, heads over to the other side. The little cheeky monkey. And that is that one. So we're just going to mark them. So first order, second order, and then third order happens here somewhere. And that's all you need to know on that. So we are led to believe